My friends think I'm crazy for wanting to be on Survivor, but I think it would be a lot of fun. Keith, back me up on this.
Hell no. Survivor ain't fun. Going on a cruise is fun. You know, going fishing's fun. Going to play golf's fun. This ain't fun. I mean, look at me. Golly.
Once more into the breach, dear friends, once more. Ladies and gents, internet, my name is Peridiam, and we are going to be talking about 10 of the greatest moments from Survivor Cambodia. Second chance. Word of warning, if you haven't seen this season, stop right now. Spoilers abound. And if you're interested, I just gotta say I'm having a blast putting these videos together. Feel free to check out the previous ones that I've done if you've got the time. Maybe, give them a second chance. Regardless, Cambodia, season 31. Chronological ordering. Here's number 10.
But for those who lose,
Did Wu make $1 million mistake?
the consequence is often a relentless nightmare of what-ifs that never ends. Until now.
The 10th greatest moment for this season, in my opinion, is the emotional intro montage that takes place in the first 10 minutes of the season. From Wu to Kelly to Steven to Jeremy, seeing all of these players return for their second chance, for their chance at redemption, had me grinning ear to ear. Look, as a Survivor superfan, sometimes I will get emotional over this stuff. I'm weird like that.
Welcome to Survivor Cambodia Second Chance. This is a very unique season because you are all returning players who have played only once and didn't win, which is another way of saying you failed in your goal.
Thanks.
And you're being given a second chance to finish what you started.
39 days, 20 people, 1 survivor.
Number 9. For the first time ever, a hidden immunity idol was hidden in the middle of a challenge. Because number 9 is that incredible hold your breath moment when Kelly Wentworth has to quickly grab the idol in front of the entire cast whilst also trying to help her tribe win immunity. I was on the edge of my seat, and when she grabbed the idol and nobody noticed, I knew we were in for a wild ride.
Get the key. Joe's got the key.
Sneaky, sneaky! This second chance season is already insane. So I'm so glad to have a little bit of security. It's a beautiful thing. I'm so excited. Oh my God.
Number 8. The theme of Second Chance is probably my favorite theme of any season. The concept of redemption, of righting your wrongs. It weighed heavily on the cast, and that's why I have Chaos Cass turning the other cheek and actually being a hero for a hot minute as my number 8. Some of you may not remember this scene, but it's always stuck out to me as one of the most unique, especially for a returning player's season. Cass is the big bad villain, her reputation precedes her, and the tribe thinks she's fashioning some kind of fake idol or something, but it turns out she's just making Kelly a bracelet for her birthday. Huh, didn't see that one coming.
Pretty much everyone thought I was gonna come in here and be a little turd and cause them problems, and probably I was at the top of the list of everyone to get out. And I really took that to heart.
This morning I wake up and I see Cass over by the tree and she's like using the machete to cut off beads off her bag. I'm like, what is this woman doing? I mean, she nicknamed herself Chaos Cass. Hello. She's Chaos Cass. Come on.
Happy belated birthday. Little piece of bayon to mix with your chaos. Put a little good luck charm. Oh ye of little faith. As if I have the skills to make an idol.
Number 7. Lamborghini, Ferrari, Bugatti, tuk-tuk.
Hey!
What are them things called? Rickshaw? No.
Tuk-tuk.
Totos. Yeah.
Don't drink and drive.
We're gonna see Keith in like 10 years, retired on the beach. And this is what he's gonna be doing.
Here I am driving a tuk-tuk on the beach in Cambodia with my buddies, hauling them around like a taxi driver. I ought to get my driver's license, Cambodia driver's license. That would be something slick. You call, we'll haul. Just call me up, I'll come get you.
Number 6.
Wentworth will not count.
Do you hear that?
Wentworth will not count.
If you listen closely, you can almost hear
Wentworth will not count.
Number 6 is arguably the greatest idol play ever, certainly from a gut punch perspective, as we are talking about Kelly Wentworth playing the idol to negate 9 votes against her, sending home Andrew Savage instead. She told no one about this. The majority alliance were too fractured to split the vote, and thus we have my favorite moment of the season, easily number 1 if you asked me to rank them. Which, to be fair, a lot of you did, so here you go. Here's my number 1.
If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so.
You know what, Jeff? I may be on the bottom, but I'm not ready to go home yet.
Oh my God.
No way. Oh my God. I love this. Good job. Yes.
First vote. Wentworth will not count. 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 Unbelievable. 8th person voted out, and the 2nd member of our jury, Savage. It's 2, that's enough. You need to bring me your torch.
You made it to the jury. Oh, right back at you.
Hi, I'm Kelly Wentworth, and I just idoled Andrew Savage out of Survivor Second Chance. Thank you.
Number 5. Following that blindside, we get another great moment when Jeremy pulls off one of the flashiest moves ever made by a winner, as I said 3 years ago, as he uses one of his 2 idols to protect his ally Steven at the final 10 after the big alliance decided to take out the wimpy little non-leader himself. Not my words. Blame Savage. But I love the lengths Jeremy goes to keep his friends close. It's just another notch on his belt toward explaining why he has such a strong victory.
When both of us are 100% convinced that the other is wrong, me that Steven must go, and Jeremy that Sierra must go, something has to give.
If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Yeah, Jeff. Our decision comes down to who can I trust more going forward. That's for Fishback.
First vote. Fishback does not count. Fishback does not count. All the way. 10th person voted out, and the 4th member of our jury. Sierra, need to bring me a torch?
Number 4. But then you get a moment like this, when Steven takes his vote stealer advantage to finally slay the white whale, the golden boy, Joey Amazing, finally completing his 2-season narrative arc. Oh, whoops. Spencer flips his vote and snipes Steven out of the game in a fantastic 4-3-2 vote, an outcome we very rarely see at the final 9. A little too Ahab, a little too poetic, Steven.
Joe's literally never been up for elimination in this game. Not once in 29 days. I have been trying to take out Joe since day 1.
I got enough trust going with them that Steven revealed to me what his advantage was, and I was able to see that it would destroy everything. Our plan that we hammered out is to take out Steven. But if I go that route, I run a big risk, and it scares me to death.
I am able to steal someone's vote and cast it myself. That person won't be voting at Tribal Council, I guess for the first time in Survivor history, and I will be voting for them instead.
And whose vote are you going to steal?
I'm going to steal Joe's vote. And with Joe's vote, Joe will be voting for Joe. This has been 29 days coming, so I just want to take a second and marinate in it. Thank you.
11th person voted out, and the 5th member of our jury.
Wow, nice. Great job, guys. Great blindside. That was awesome. That was really awesome.
Number 3. Who says you have to be playing Survivor to get a second chance at being on the show? Number 3 is at the loved one's visit when Jeremy learns he's having a boy as his wife and former player Val Collins shows up and tells him the good news. But Jeremy has to keep this under wraps as he's not about to put an even bigger target on himself this late in the game. And although Jeremy does bring this fact up at the final Tribal Council, it's a very emotional scene. It needs to be said he handled this information perfectly, used it at exactly the right time. And I don't think he needed to say it anyway. The jury was voting for him regardless.
I'm having a son. That's wild.
But I don't want anybody to know right now. They don't need to know. Like this whole game, all I do is think about family. There's nothing more important than family. Every day I want to tell all y'all that I'm about to have a son. And I can't even tell y'all because I don't want to mess up my game. I don't want to mess up anything because I'm doing it for them.
Number 2. Hey intern, could you just wheel out the board? Yeah, over here. Set it right on the X. I'm gonna need Probst to explain this next one. Number 2 is the double idol play, 6-vote negation, 0-vote tribal council with a revote and a discussion that ultimately resulted in Kimmy having to just walk out into the jungle, into the darkness, as there was no other feasible outcome possible given the tribe dynamics. This vote outcome was so complicated, Probst had to hit the pause button, hit the print screen key, copy paste it all into a giant whiteboard, and use a magic marker to explain to the millions of people in the audience how exactly this all played out. Meanwhile, I'm just eating my popcorn.
You know what, Jeff? I don't know what the hell is going on tonight, but I don't trust anybody here, so.
Hold on, Jeffrey.
Everywhere.
No, it's the first.
All right, for the first time in 31 seasons, we have no votes cast for anybody at Tribal Council.
All of a sudden, you play an idol, and look at what happened.
All right, that means we're deadlocked. Spencer, Wentworth, Jeremy, and Keith now get to have a discussion. And if the 4 of you can come up with a unanimous decision...
She's a mama. She's a... No.
You're gonna give up your spot?
Yeah, she's single mama, 2 young babies. Send me to the house.
Are you serious?
I'm good. I'm good. No.
Do you want to stay?
It's just like say we go home tomorrow.
I mean, yes,
You're
but
right,
we
you're
don't
right.
know. I think you need to stay.
Yeah, sure. I'll stay.
All right, then I want Keith to stay.
I tried.
Kimmy, tribe has spoken.
Number 1. Oh boy, okay, about as perfect at number 1 as we can expect with a finale of Survivor involving Keith Nale. The final moment on this list is when Jeremy hatches a backup plan in the event that Keith plays an idol so that Spencer will be voted out instead of himself. Kelly Wentworth is a crafty player who gives Keith a fake idol at the final 5, and in turn we get this amazing scene where Jeremy tries so hard to secretly tell Keith about the change of plan.
I just picked like a little medallion that was from a tree mail, and I had some materials that I've been collecting over the past few weeks, wrapped it up with the little note from my last idol. There you go. Looks like Keith found an idol.
Hey, pretty impressive. I like that kale. I ought to go in there, bebop in there back at camp sporting it, you know, and let them kind of see it. Would Jeremy lie to me? Heck, maybe a tribal. I'll just pull it out and say, hey, there's that idol. Keith ain't going nowhere tonight. Y'all better make some different plans. I got options. That when you got options is a good thing. I mean, dang, the last nail ain't in the coffin.
I mean, yes, I could have ended this list with Jeremy revealing his big secret at the final tribal at the last moment, but when a scene ends with Keith Nale cackling into the sunset, it's tough to overlook it. But yeah, honorable mentions to Jeremy's final tribal performance. I did intentionally talk about it earlier in the video for a reason. Also, Abby being aggro with PG over her missing bracelet. I know someone's gonna give me flack for not mentioning Abby enough in this video. I am sorry, here we go. We have Tasha calling Varner a rat, and then, of course, Spencer learning how to have an emotion. Just one. Brings a tear to my eye. Regardless, let me know of any other moments I may have missed. Let me know your favorites. A big thank you to my standard bearing, buff wearing, and Queensguard patrons on the screen. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to not mess with Abby Maria on your way out. And I will see you in the next one once I totally mess with Abby. I can't help myself. I am so dead to her.
Abby, how's her second? She was right. Abby's not missed, she's just slow. Looking for one more!
Which one of the following were in the Javarman 7th Army?
Oh. Archers.
Abby coming back with her fourth. Abby misses for the first time. That's going to cost her